This is Dolmany TV, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, and welcome back to another edition of Edmonton Oilers discussion here on the channel. And ooh, you thought the old draft coverage was going to go away. Well, we have to bring it back around one more time for the month of October, ladies and gentlemen, because we're getting that much closer to Christmas Day and the opening of play at the World Juniors in Edmonton in the bubble system. They've got semi figured out, and hopefully we'll get some World Junior hockey because, my goodness, I will live stream and I will talk about that all day, every day. I will even sign up for the TSN package if I have to. We'll figure that out. But as we go along through Christmas, I don't know if I can because of work and stuff, so maybe I won't get ahead of myself too much. But that said, my friends, you know what? It's an exciting day because the Oilers do have somebody to cheer for in the World Juniors in the home country team. Our country's team. Team Canada. Yeah, we do. Oh my goodness, heck yeah, we had Olivier Rodrigue and Raphael Lavoie last year. Well, here we go. How about this? How about 2020 draft pick? First round draft pick. Dylan Holloway will be representing the Oilers at the World Junior Championship as it stands right now. That's as it stands right now. That is the difficult part because there has been a roster released for Team Canada. 46 World Junior hopefuls to participate in an unprecedented 28-day Sport Check selection camp in Red Deer starting November 16th. So we're talking about Dylan Holloway working his way to Red Deer by about probably November 13th, 14th, or 15th, and then getting on to play against these guys and try to earn himself a spot in the Oilers roster. That's going to be the crazy part. So, you get over here. You've got Brett Brochu in net. You've got Dylan Garland in net. Taylor Gauthier in net. Tristan Lennox in net. And Devin Levi in net. So those are your 5 goaltenders. Nothing we really need to know. There's a Rangers draft pick in there. And there's a Florida draft pick in there. The other guys are 2021 draft eligible. Now stop me if you're excited about this. Justin Barron. Bowen Byram, the future of the Colorado Avalanche's blue line up there with Cale Makar. Yeah, they are in the selection camp. Lucas Cormier, Jamie Drysdale, Caden Gooley, Thomas Harley, Damian Hunt, Caden Korzak, I hope I've got that right, Mason Millman, Ryan O'Rourke, Owen Power, the only 2021 draft eligible player, Matthew Robertson, Braden Schneider, Donovan Sabrango, and Jordan Spence on the back end. All these guys recently drafted between 2019 and 2020 or else 2021 draft eligible. And there's only the one guy, as I mentioned, on the back end that is draft eligible, that being Owen Power. Nothing to make notes of there for Oilers fans, but get to this one. Adam Beckman, Maverick Bork, Quentin Byfield, Graham Clark, Dylan Cousins, Kirby Doc. Oh my goodness, stop me if you're hearing gold medal already. Tyson Forrester, Gage Concaves? I don't know. One of these. We'll learn that. We'll learn that during the selection camp. Ridley Gregg, Dylan Holloway, Seth Jarvis, Peyton Krebs, Hendrix Lapierre, Connor McMichael. Guys, do I have to keep going? Yeah, alright, let's keep going. Dawson Mercer, Alex Newhook, Jacob Pelche, Cole Perfetti, Samuel Poulin, Jack Quinn, Jameson Reese, Cole Schwint, Xavier Simoneau, Ryan Suzuki, Philip Tomazino. I'm saying too many names too fast. Shane Wright and Connor Zari. Alright, let's go all the way back up to the D's here for a second. In terms of first names, last name starts with an H. Dylan Holloway, the Edmonton Oilers, 6'1", 203 forward, out of Bragg Creek, Alberta, and going to the University of Wisconsin with the Badgers, the Big Ten. Edmonton Oilers 2020 first round draft choice, 14th overall, the only Oilers draft choice on this roster. Obviously, we'll see some other Oilers draft choices on other rosters, but this is huge for Dylan Holloway, and I mean, okay, why did I keep going to the point that stopped me at gold medal? Because it's going to be a tough roster for Dylan Holloway to crack, but Dylan Holloway has played with some of these guys before. He's played with, obviously, Dylan Cousins, who he won a Gretzky Hlinka Cup in 2018 with in Edmonton. And you look at it, right, as, oh my goodness, that is a dynamite lineup to choose from, and I don't think it gets much better if you're Team Canada. Obviously, again, I think the question is going to be goaltending. Always, every year, that seems to be the question. But realistically, it's about outscoring your opponents early, getting the best seeding possible, being the number one seed, and then going into the play-down rounds and going out there and just shutting it down, playing some solid defense, and winning a gold medal. Now, here's the problem for Dylan Holloway and company with Team Canada is we're all excited about all these fancy names, right? Kirby Dach loaned by the Chicago Blackhawks. That's awesome. Hey, whoa, that's a big addition. There's a problem there, right? Is if the NHL starts before then, Kirby Dach ends up good night back in the NHL lineup. And secondary to that, don't think about Kirby Dach. Think about every other player in the NHL drafted between 2019 and 2020. That will be lighting it up at the World Juniors this year. For other countries, yeah, this is going to be really interesting. This perhaps, I guess, depending on how you rate it, this could be the best World Juniors since the 2012-2013 lockout year and the 2004-2005 lockout year. And you might remember that 05 lockout year sure seems to get talked about a lot, and for good reason. Let me get the Canada World Juniors history here if I can. History, because I want to, off the top of my mind, I can't seem to go out there and get the win for for 2013. 2013 was a 4th place. 2012 was a 3rd place. Okay, so 2013 is the day we're talking about. But oh yeah, that 2005 run. Oh, what's special about that one? Well, how about creating generations of hockey excellence in the NHL and in Canada from 05 all the way to 2009. Yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, that's a real thing that happened. The 2005 World Juniors gold, 06 gold, 07 gold, 08 gold, 09 gold, and we've sprinkled in, since 09, we've sprinkled in another 3 gold medals since. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the year to go out and once again, for the first time since 08-09, oh yeah, those were magical runs too, go back to back. Oh, that sounds like a good time to me, doesn't it to you? I think it does. So ladies and gentlemen, that is what Dylan Holloway is striving to be a part of. But again, because we're looking at this team with such high hopes, Dylan Holloway, a guy who's played high caliber hockey, but you look at some of those other names, is he right up there with them? Maybe. And being a 14th overall draft choice, but there is so much to choose from, and there is a long, grueling camp ahead for these young men. 46 World Junior hopefuls, so you eliminate out 5 goaltenders, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 defensemen, 26 forwards to choose from. I think they normally carry 14 forwards or 15 forwards, whatever it is. So 26, you're going to be trimming that roster by just about half. That's a long stretch between November 16th to that first game in late December. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah, we still have some hockey to talk about, and this feels good because we get up for the last time this month, circle back to our draft this season and just see what lays ahead for the Edmonton Oilers, even though who knows when the Oilers will next hit the ice. But man, that bubble situation comes back. You know what? Honestly, depending on the country and depending on the host cities, you know what? The bubble situation in Edmonton might actually make it a very fun, very entertaining World Juniors to watch. It could be one unlike anything we've seen, kind of like the NHL playoffs were, but this could have a completely different atmosphere. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you. It is Dylan Holloway, the Edmonton Oilers hopeful for the 2021 World Juniors roster. I'm Tyson. This is Stolany TV. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. I will catch you in the next one.